What's up, Lucky Gamers? It's Lucky Lux. Today, we're going to be talking about a lot of the upcoming content that's going to be coming in R99. So I'm kind of do my own roadmap for you guys. Now that Global is catching up to 1.3, right? CN is going into 1.6, so we're still 3 patches ahead over here. But I kind of want to show you guys a lot of the upcoming content that you're going to see. Now, some of this they could do earlier, but I really don't think they will. But you've seen a lot of the quality of life updates, right? With the Wilderness, you saw the Resonate, the team loadouts and everything. They're bringing that to the game, and a lot of people were still surprised on that as well, right? So I want to kind of show some of this to you guys because I know not everybody follows CN very heavily, and that's totally okay. So I'll start off by showing what I have here on my own account to show you guys, and then I have some other resources to kind of show like what's coming in 1.6, and also show some other things, right? So I was gonna make a whole separate video for the raids, but I'll kind of just show it here. So main bulletin is going to be what raids are. Raids are going to be based off of your score. You'll have rankings for those scores from C all the way up to triple S, right? You'll see that you get various rewards to where they start getting a lot better as you go higher up. And then at A, this is kind of like the peak. And then from there, it kind of goes downhill on it, because it's mainly like just to show, test your damage and everything like that. There's going to be there's 3 different modes that you fight the bosses in: simple, hard mode, and endless. So simple, the boss is going to have 25k health, easy clap. Hard mode, 50k, for most of you is going to be easy clap. And then endless, it's going to be 4 health bars of 25k, 50k, 75k, then 100k. On the 100k bar, it's going to be endless, and you'll continuously deplete that health bar. It'll if you take out the boss, it'll take out any of the minions that he has, and then as you progress in your different grade letters, the boss will get harder, and any stacks or any mechanics that he has, he'll start to hit harder. He'll be a lot tankier. Anything like that will happen during that fight, and that's for every single one of these fights. And they all have their own separate rewards. So you can see here that at triple S you'll get a total of 30 per boss for the Psycube material that you can farm. You'll get 30 per boss. You get 1 of these gold materials per boss, and then you get all of this per boss. So like every boss has their own reward. You also have a cumulative reward for just doing a total of 2.5 million damage. You're able to do that continuously, and then you have 3 chances to double your score to also help out this. You can do raids endlessly. It's endless content for you to test your team against. The first round of raids in 1.4 had the Hydra, and then the second boss was Marsh Creation, which is a mineral advantage boss, and then it had the Gold in the Cave, this guy here, right? So this boss, the one that you guys saw from the 1.1 event, he was added in 1.5, and then in 1.6 they're going to be adding another boss, the one with the main body and the 3 other limbs, right, that we're fighting in Limbo and Global right now. That boss is going to be added in 1.6. So really exciting that they're adding new bosses from different parts of the game. So always be mindful if you're fighting like a boss like any of these, like just be like, it's probably going to be a raid boss in the future, right? Haven't seen any actual characters be a raid boss, but any like special enemies or special fights from events and stuff like that are most likely going to be a boss. So maybe the boss from 1.2 we might get eventually as well, right? So everything with the events are kind of the same how they are in Global. Nothing really changes there. It's just that when events first open up, raids are going to be available. I think a couple days after the patch opens up, and then like each boss opens up every 9 days. So not every boss is available at the same time. So this boss comes for the first banner, then you wait 9 days, kind of in between each character. This one comes out, and then the third boss comes out for the third character, which like typically the third boss is for the character on the second half of the patch. Is typically what it's for, and that's why they line up. And the boss is available right when the character drops there. This right here is after the Dream. It's like a nice little mode for where you can get some story on individual characters with anecdote. So you get like 8 stages that you could do. Here with Eric, they did one for Charlie. They had one for, I think, Oliver. It's nice little modes, and then you get a couple little goodies right here. All right, and this mode here is a challenge stage mode. It's allows you to get a 5-star Psych Cube and a 5-star like Gluttony, right? So for those of you who are kind of buying your 5-star copies now, you will be able to get 2 of these, I think, per patch, because they had 2 different ones in 1.4, and they had 2 different ones in 1.5. Yeah, and then they had a 5-star Psych Cube. So this is how they're gonna add Psych Cubes into it, and you get some also like some gold Flatus mats. You get some purple mats and stuff like that. So just, you know, really nice extra stuff. But this is 7 rounds of different enemies here that you fight. So you'll be going through a pretty tough fight. For some of you, you'll want some AoE for these. So another place where AoE can exist. It's not like the hardest. It's just that you, within the rounds, need to clear out 7 waves. So you want to kind of have the damage whenever this comes. And the way to be able to challenge this is, you see, have these 6 little like remote receiver things. You get 1 per 100 stam that you use. You can get 1. So since I've already completed it, they're still stacking up. But every 100 stam that you use, you'll continuously get these, and then you can do that. If you fully clear it, it's 1,000, and depending how far you get, you know, you get a score. But as long as you're just playing throughout the first and second halves of the patch, you should be able to complete this. So that is new. They also added the other previous stories in here. So the Charlie and Oliver Fogg ones were added. I'm also missing another mode here that I will show you from 1.6. I have to unlock it. It's a Vertin kind of mini game, walk around area. I gotta unlock it on my CN account to show you guys. Okay, so we've talked about the raids. We talked about the new mode here. Now we can I can show you guys the other modes and stuff that's coming to the game. All right. So I'm gonna use the 1.6 video to show that is loud. Let's see here. So somebody was asking me on Reddit to get a little bit more information of the new gameplay. So this is looking like a new roguelike mode. It's echoes in something. I'll kind of turn down the speed and turn down the volume. So this right here looks like different builds that you can do. I'm not going to translate this individually because it's a lot. Just like screenshot it and translate. But it looks like there's different items we get that can boost, right? And we'll see a lot more when I get into 1.6. We'll just see this. But it looks like we'll have different items that we could put on our characters to build out. And then we have stages to clear. And as you see, we have a 4-man battle. And I can tell, like, we, like, this is, like, the diamond bullet, probably, and everything like that. So we get to have several different builds because none of these characters on the field give these 2 buffs right here. So we'll be able to use 4 characters in a lot of the stages. Trash bags are back. And it seems pretty fun. Especially because I remember it being not having to use stamina. And so, yeah. Oh, and then this right here, the 3 doors, this is the other event. This is the Verdant mini game. This dropped in 1.4, I believe. But I have not unlocked it yet. So I gotta go ahead and do it. It's like a mini game that you can do with Verdant. So if you want more Verdant lore, this is gonna be for you guys. You kind of walk around, complete these tasks. For some of you, it can be really fun. For me, it seems like something I just got to do and get completed. And then we get more of these anecdotes, right? So we get some alien tea, and then Zima gets added to the because and this like allows the 3 and 4-star characters that literally aren't featured at all. This gives you some insight and story onto them. And then these are the new bosses for the 1.6. Like I said, this guy here is the Perfection of Nightmare. He's in our Limbo and Global. He gets added. And then get the robot again for the 2nd. And then March Creation is the 3rd. Right? So it's really funny. So like this boss here is going to be for Junyoung Z. And then, or Neon. And then this one's going to be for Getian. And this one here is going to be like a neutral element. Right? And then Utu's the same. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Utu's the same. Nothing's changed there. Oh, and the last thing I want to talk about before we go. So in 1.6, it looks like they're running back 1.1. Now, a lot of people have been asking me, what's the event shop like? Do we get the Psycube again? Do we get all this? I am not sure. They have not given us any more information. All I know is that the Psycube was already thrown into the shop in 1.4, and the characters were put into the standard in 1.4 as well. Are they going to be running back those banners? Not sure, because they have not ran back Melania and Pickles as a standard banner by themselves. Again, Melania was in a milestone banner, and Pickles literally hasn't been in anything. But even with the special banner that we got in Global, that banner was ran in CN, but it's literally the same, where it's just standard characters. So I'm not exactly sure how they're going to run this event, if because we have no idea what the standard banners are. So I don't know if with Junyoung Z they're also going to run like a Melania, and then with Getian they're going to run Pickles. Not really sure, because with them doing the new skins with an A-Knight skin and the free Anna and Lee skin and the Druvis skin, I would suspect that they would do those characters to kind of sell the skins. But hey, for the event, they might sell the characters. They might also do something for the characters. I'm not sure. I would think it would just be better to just sell the skin and then have the banner for the skin as well, because like Tooth Fairy's banner came up in 1.5 with her tennis skin, and like there was literally no reason for Tooth Fairy to have a rerun other than like just popping up with the skin. To say she pops up with the character, like, then that'd be wild. Like, they just start dropping in characters' banners just to match up with other characters. Unrelated to anything would be a little weird, versus using it as a promotion to sell the skin and be like, hey, I have this pretty nice skin, might as well get this character. So I have no idea how they're going to do this, but in 1.6 we'll be able to see. But it does let you know, so every 3 patches the characters of that patch get put into the standard banner, and it looks like maybe every 5 patches we get a rerun of the event, right? That'd be pretty cool if that's how it went. So that way, if you joined the game late and you're like, ugh, what am I gonna do? So we can see, is it going to be is the Psycube gonna be in there where it's free? Because then where I'm telling people where the 1.1 luxurious leisure skin is going to be in 1.4, but you have to buy it for 300, it might be worth to maybe just wait until you can get it for free if you're not wanting to use 300 of your mats, right? So we'll have to see that. But so that's also another thing that we are seeing is rerun of an event. It's going to be really exciting because I even missed some events when I started out the game. But for those who started in CN, they'll get a rerun of this. So we'll see if they're going to get all those mats again, because I did pull Melania on a off banner, so I could literally I3 Melania on my CN account if I wanted, or I'll probably just use it for a new character, but we'll see. But yeah, so that is a lot of the new things that are coming to the game. And then, they kind of have a new standard for premium skins, but I'll do a separate video on this because the skins for 1.6 are completely different from what we have. But guys, this video has been going on for a while, so we're going to go ahead and bring this one to a close. But I hope all of this information was helpful to you guys. Like I said, I wanted to just kind of do my own little roadmap because I don't believe everyone really knows exactly what's happening in the game. But if you're excited about anything that's coming to the game, please let me know in the comment section. And you can ask me whatever question, and I'll try to get you guys the information I can. But if you want to see more about 1.6, got to join the live streams. I stream pretty much every day, Monday through Friday. So we hang out there, and I stream for quite a long time. So you have a chance to catch me. And then also make sure to like the video. I'd appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. And then sub up to the channel. We're almost to 5,000. So I really appreciate if you guys could sub up to the channel as well. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. You lucky gamers, have a good one. Lucky Lux out.